self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey, what's up, people? Welcome to another show. We are gonna get straight into this. Foodie Beauty went on a live stream. She talked about, well, everything except for what the hell is going on. So, something's going on behind the scenes, right? Has to be, as she wouldn't be talking the way she does, acting as if nothing is happening at all. So, we're gonna have to talk about it. Also, for all the cat lovers out there, it's International Cat Day. Well. Happy International Cat Day to you. Hopefully, you guys have a great day and whatnot. Welcome, everybody. There is a lot yet, kind of a little to talk about. So, we'll go over the MBM stream as I usually do. And then after that, there's a little bit extra. Um, it is a Tuesday, right? It is a Tuesday. Welcome, people. People can't believe it. It's a Tuesday. It is the 8th of August, 2023. Welcome, Nolabu. Happy Taco Tuesday. Yep, it's also KFC Tuesday. Monty and Based Shaman Chocolat 2 versus To Soothe the Soul. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to check out Based Shaman. Um, The end of MBM stream when they got the Cyrex highlights was hilarious. Yeah, a lot of people are into Cyrex. Some people aren't. Hey, Candy Apple. Rob, good morning to you. How you doing? Katrina C, Marie, Sweet and Sour, what's up? Stornophiles, Kelly Wade, Amy Judy, Sandra, Observant, hey there, Patricia, what's up? And the JJT, Silent Witness, good morning, Key, good witness, Lindsay, hey there, Erin, what's up, what's up, what's up? Banana Cadabra, Leone, 1 a.m. on a Wednesday in Australia. Well, thanks for being here. I know it's late. Nancy, Amy, Judy, again. What's up? What's up? What's up? One spicy disaster. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, thanks for hanging and being here. Celebrity Juicer, what's going on? Good morning to you. How are you doing? Hopefully good as well. So let's get into this. Mary, what's up? Welcome everybody. Let me share my screen. We're gonna start off at the beginning of the MBM stream. So I think things are, I don't know, escalating. I would say so. And yeah, we'll see what happens to tonight because there's going to be more things happening tonight, right? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do that. Suzuki, hey there. Padare, hey, what's up? All right, and let me share my screen. And let's get this party started. All right, so here we go. And let me do this. I gotta put on my. Tonight is the VIB stream exposing. Oh, I didn't even know that. Where do you hear that from? The Discord, Aaron? Stoneophile says, I'm kind of worried for everyone at this point. This dude means business. He does. He always means business. That's why he's Music Biz Marty. All right, here we go.
I sure wish I would have unsubscribed from Foodie Beauty. Marissa Jones Langren. Here, 1 second. Let's do this. 1 second here. Fire. Where's my Excel here? What the fuck?
Yikes. I mean, you know what? Should I even go through this?
You know, I used to think that you guys had like morals and principles and were nice, but like it sounds like you got that bloodlust going now.
It was.
Fuck no, they've been warned. Wow. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I've been too soft. Okay, well, okay, fair enough. Well, thank you to Old Winter.
Sup, Charlie's mom? Thanks, Amy Judy. Appreciate you. It's bad? Okay.
They're really not, though.
All right, I'll skip it.
They're really not innocent, as far as.
All right, so Stonerfile says, I'm worried we'll be targeted for even watching. You know what? There's always that worry, to be honest with you, in everybody's head about will you be targeted? Won't you be targeted? I'm just going to go with the flow.
So I'm sending to Courtney. I'm going to send her a link too as well because she seems to be a lot more knowledgeable about this. You got to switch channels? I did, though. I did switch channels. Like the stream, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, like up the stream, smash that like button. What's up?
Yeah, like away. So here, let me send Courtney a streamer link. One moment here. But yeah, so as I was saying, like they did exchange a kiss. Chantal and Salah did exchange a kiss. And I'm going to show that to you right now. Have you guys seen this? Like who's aware of this? Names, Marty. Okay. So let me download this.
All right. So Observant says the first name he calls is a Nads mod. I really don't get that. Which mod did he call? I did see that Angel Horns was in the chat. I mean, Angel Horns has been with Nether El Shami since practically day one, right? Around the time before. Yeah, as soon as he got his channel, Angel Horns was the person who donated like $100 for him to get his first grocery haul. Do you guys remember that? Nad's first grocery haul. Angel Horns was there donating, gave him some money, and has been a very loyal mod ever since. So there you go. Oh, she left when she got called out by her real name. Really? I didn't even know this because I was more paying attention to the Foodie Beauty parts Or should I say the Salah parts, because now he's on Salah. But yeah, okay, cool. I see. So Angel, they kissed. Mary kissing through words. He's gonna put it up. He's gonna do that right now.
So I'm gonna save this. Enablers, feeders, pay pigs, and beezers. Okay. So then I don't have to like alternate tabs. That'll probably be helpful, right? Probably a smart move. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Colleen, what's up?
Fuck. One moment. And Courtney, you better not be on that list. You better not be on that list, Courtney. I know you have been in the past. All right, I sent it to Courtney. Who knows? She could even be walking to an ambush right now. she could even be walking to an ambush right now, but no, it's safe. I'm assuming we did the right thing. So you guys didn't see this ruin the moment? Well, whatever. That's terrible. Did you see the smooch?
All right. So Saving Evie says, from what I recall, if you remember donor or moderator, you have made the list. Gotcha.
Be kind with your images. Okay.
Marty
But
sounds
they did
like
kiss.
S-Jam.
They did kiss.
It doesn't sound like S-Jam. Hey,
They
Beth
did kiss, and I'm going to show it to you right here. Let me pull it up. You guys see it. I'm surprised. I would have thought this would be like more widespread. Thought she was a beezer? Well, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. It's not something you want to be in today's day and age. So here's the kiss, okay? Here's the PDA, okay? One of my best meals, heart face. Yes, babe, what's good? Love you.
S-Jam is offline
Kiss
and
from
working.
Foodie Beauty to Salah. Love you most. Now, you tell me that, is this hurrah? Is this not a public display of affection? I would say that it is. I would say that it is. So why is you only willing not good enough? Well, here's the thing, okay? What this proves to me, and of course I'm not gonna consider this to be a real kiss.
Hey, Whispering Fairy, what's going on?
But according to Islam, it is a kiss. It's a public display of affection. Yeah, right, exactly. Now, here's the thing. Marty, you're dark. Whatever. Haram, exactly. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a kiss as was prescribed or required. What we needed, and again, it doesn't even have to be a kiss, okay? Considering that she bought French Fried Girl a new phone number to undo the wrongdoing of doxing her phone number. She doxed the town that my parents live in.
Well, I guess she said she was gonna help change French Fried Girl's phone number. She offered, but I don't think the offer was accepted.
So it doesn't have to be a kiss. If she's willing to buy my parents a house of equal or greater value, then that's one way out of this. Of course, since she seems to be pretty broke right now, she seems to be struggling for cash. Only reason she would be doing this, there needs to be a 15-second long kiss, passionate kiss, one hand on the tit, other hand roving and roaming on the backside. Like, that's a real kiss, you know what I mean? But he feels comfortable committing haram and making public displays of affection as long as he doesn't have to kiss her disgusting whore mouth. What's up, Courtney? How are you doing tonight?
I'm sorry. I just tuned in when you were explaining about, would you say grabbing her backside?
Yeah, they need to have like a real kiss, like a real passion.
You want them to do a reach around and grab it. Yeah. They can, but it has to be recorded. It can't be live.
Obviously, they say it happens all the time. We know better than that. We know that's just hogwash, right?
So are you saying that the kiss in comments is equivalent to it?
Well, that is haram. It's a public display of affection. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's not what I was seeking, but citing Islamic law as a reason that they can't smooch or kiss they just broke the law. So like, there's no possible reason that they don't
Public
do
display
it in
of
real life.
affection. Yeah.
Yeah. Courtney, I got to ask you something.
What?
Are you
Go ahead.
still a member on Foodie Beauty's channel?
Can I tell you something? And this might shock you to hear it. This might shock you.
A1 Bourbon.
Never been a paying member of Foodie Beauty. Never.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So there are people very close to me that were paying members that we used to talk, communicate through. I don't want to dox her and say her name. What you know who this person, but yeah, she was a paying member. Yeah, she's an
Corinne says she doesn't care what Marty does. She'll only care when it encroaches on her life in Kuwait. A lot of people are saying that. She doesn't care about, if stuff happens to her family members, as long as it doesn't happen to her or doesn't affect her finances, then it's all good. Yeah, and I believe that. She has the personality.
for me a long time ago, but she's been gone.
Your name?
Not a real name. Motel. No, motel.
Okay.
She was for a long time.
Okay, yeah, I would be very hesitant. Like, she would be in the back of the pack, like, but there's 43 people ahead of her. Is she still one?
I'm great.
No, God, she's been gone for a while, like over a year.
I'm so surprised that a lot of the abusers still showed up in the Chantal chat, even after all the warnings to not show up. A lot of abusers really showed out. Like, there are still people blues, there are still people green. I'm like, wow, people are seriously just gonna be okay with this. People are seriously gonna not think that they might be getting doxxed, because I remember the doxing was an issue when the farms used to do it. When one beezer would disappear, next thing you heard, oh, they're gone because they got doxxed on the farms. Like, that used to be an occurrence for about 2 years. I see. She had money people too.
Is she still one?
No, God, she's been gone for a while, like over a year.
Do you think that if she was, that this would give her any consideration? Of course, I haven't really made a full example of these people to get the message out, which is going to be...
well, she was a VIB in the sense of, because me, Randy Beans, who you love.
I love Beans, yeah, sure.
Who wanted to be able to talk to Chantal.
Okay.
That's why.
All right, so the worst beezer is Golden Girl. Why?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
I guess. I mean, that's fine.
People don't use their real name. Actually, people use their real name or the same picture in YouTube. Some people do it because they just don't know any better, and then they get doxxed. They're found on Facebook and whatnot.
She seems to have smartened up today.
Like, listen, your chat is saying y'all. I've never been a VIB, so you guys can prove me wrong by go ahead and show me any screenshot of any chat that you ever saw me be a VIB. Never.
Courtney, what I'm going to need you to do is, I'm going to need you to go to the kitchen and go to the knife drawer right now. All right.
You want me to? All right, hold on. You want me to go get one?
No more money to Chantal, okay? You can do whatever, but no more Chantal, okay?
Okay. Well, listen, I've never been a paying VIB to Chantal. You want to know something even more fucked up, Marty? I've never been a paying VIB. I sent 2 super chats to Natter, who you love.
My opinion on Nader is undecided at the moment. All right.
Okay.
That's going to require further consideration. But
did you not have a good time on my panel with Nader?
I did, but I may have been duped by his charm. All right.
Stonerfile says, I don't understand who this Courtney person is. Honestly, Courtney is like the lolcow whisperer. She knows pretty much any and all lolcows from like dozens of communities. So she's she's around foodie. And when I say around, I mean around, not in like in like a negative way. It's like, yeah, I think Glenn would describe it as this. She's a buddy troll. Exactly. Sweet and Sour says this. Okay, but from what I know, it's like Courtney knows Cyrax. She knows, who's that guy from Wyoming again? That's what's up. Who's that guy? She knows. So she knows Cyrax. She knows Foodie Beauty. She knows You Like the Hair. Thank you, Spicy. She knows everybody. Pretty much all the locals she'll know or she has interacted with. Miss Alice says, "What's up? What's up to
Time on
you?"
my panel with
I
Natter.
In
did,
Corba,
but I may
yes.
have been duped by his charm.
He's very charming. He is very charming. I agree with you. I agree.
He's very flamboyant. When he's in the kitchen, he's wriggling around.
Yes,
you know,
no,
like,
she is.
Okay,
no-
so let me ask you what. All right, so what do you not like about him? Did you watch the Sam's Bar and Lounge videos?
well, I'll say my opinion on Nader would be completely politically based. All right, like and
Okay.
but yeah, like I like his trap suits. Like I want the Bebsy. You know, like I like it.
Where's my video?
Yeah. And I think that like Dee Dee probably put hands on him, and like
Damn.
imagine being in like a porta potty
Oh
for 20 years,
I need to hear this.
20 or 30 years. Like you would do a lot to get out of that porta potty.
All right, Mary Old Soul says the thing is, MBM will be relentless with the VABs until they publicly denounce Chantel. It's not your name that matters most. MBM got people's IP addresses.
Is what I'm trying to say.
So okay,
Sums it up,
and that's
folks.
where I understand. See, no, because then you're now quantifying an entire sect of people by stating that they would do anything to better their scenario and their living situation because of that reason. That's
Yes.
what you're saying.
Now, I also think that a friendship with Nader would really aggravate Foodie Beauty too. So
1,000%.
there's a lot of considerations at hand here.
So are you considering if you would ever have Nader come on here?
I would definitely have Nader on here. Yeah,
You would.
I would. Yeah, for sure.
You would open arms. Okay, so I didn't know if you were kind of like dancing the line, because there's a lot of people there's new people that watch you that are big Nader.
I understand that, but I imagine they hate Foodie Beauty more, as they should.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, I didn't watch. Did you watch Sam's Bar and Lounge videos about him?
No.
Okay, me neither. I can't watch them because I like Dee Dee. I don't think Dee Dee is. Yeah, I don't like the shade that she gets. And she fucking makes her own bed. She's on here. I get that, but you know.
Yeah, MBM is being sarcastic.
I also defend Cyrex sometimes. So.
Like I don't like, let's say like spiders. I don't like snakes even more. Like if I could use a spider to kill a snake, I would do it.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm not calling Nader any bad names, like in case this gets back to him. I am banned in his chat, unfortunately, at the moment.
By a mod? I don't think it was Nader.
No, well, so he was cooking dinner, as he often likes to do.
Dee Dee lets Nether bathe her mother. Yeah, I think that's still kind of like I wouldn't. Yeah, how should I put this? If I was Dee Dee, I wouldn't let Nether bathe my mother, but I'm not Dee Dee, and she's allowing it. I wouldn't, but that's up to her. And if her mother's okay with it, then that's them. But for me, to be honest with you, in present day times, that would be too much of a risk for me. I'm not gonna be bathing anybody's mother if I'm a dude. There is hell no way, because then at any point in time anybody could say anything and then you're in shit. Like, why would I open up myself to a risk like that? Like, there's certain things that I don't do so that I am not open to risk to my life. Like, I don't want to be, literally not doing anything, minding my own business, doing my thing, and then somebody accuses me of something. I'm not trying to get into trouble like that, and then I have to spend like 2, 3, 4 years fighting or whatever I need to fight. That is just not me. So for me, I would not be bathing anybody's mother. I wouldn't put myself through that risk. That is just not me. Furthermore, I will say that for YouTube, there isn't a direct way to actually get people's IP addresses on YouTube. What you got to do is use a hook URL, mask the URL with a shortened URL. You can do that. Then after that, you enable that URL on your YouTube channel. And when somebody clicks on that URL, that is when you use an IP logger to track the IP addresses. Other than that, there's no direct way.
I said like Nader sounds like a real good cook.
He's a really, apparently he makes some great dishes.
Yeah, I was like, he served up Dee Dee real good knuckle sandwich the other night, and I guess it was just.
Oh my god!
Yikes.
So
Yeah,
listen, this is where you have to then.
yeah. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Okay,
I
so
didn't know this was gonna happen. So
this is you as being such a mainstream YouTuber now that you have to
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
cater to your audience, and you have to
yeah.
understand that they're
Sure.
not gonna at all be okay with you saying things like that.
no.
But here's the thing: this is the problem, though, is that
Yeah,
between
Janine?
me and you, I know you're joking. Okay, your audience doesn't know that. They don't know. They
What am
don't
I
get your
joking
sense
about?
of humor.
What am I joking about? Like, tell me what I'm joking about.
I don't think you're okay with Dee Dee getting a knuckle sandwich.
No, I don't think it's okay at all. I don't think it's okay at all. Like, I
Yes.
think it's a shitty thing to do, and like, I wanted to see their reaction when they were having a lovey-dovey moment to, asking for a review of Nader's dinner.
All right, so Dot says that's Dee Dee's mom's condo. It's a senior apartment, so how did Nader and Dee Dee can live there is beyond me. I think Dee Dee was allowed there. Maybe she had an exception. But then Nader is there. At first, he didn't have any exceptions, so it was kind of strange that he was there. But then maybe he's now noted as a helper because that's literally his role. He's bathing her mom. He is taking care of her. He's like a living helper now. So is he now? Can he officially stay there? Probably. I don't know what the rules are, but that sounds about right. Like if you're listed as a 24/7 live-in caretaker, you would be allowed to stay there.
Marty, she jerked him off once on a live stream.
That's a pretty.
He pulled his pants down, like on the live stream. He got up,
I
he
remember
pulled his
that.
pants down, and she gave him a fucking old fashioned.
Yeah, she did.
So like,
I'm not saying that's bad, but
wait a second. You guys remember that? Okay. Should I even put that up? Because I do I shouldn't say I have the clip. It's really not like that. But I do have a link to the channel that has that specific clip. Because how long ago was that? 10 months ago. 10 months ago. Okay, all right. You know what? Let me put it up on the screen. We're gonna take a look at that, fully censored and everything, of course. But here it is. We're gonna see how much of this we're gonna watch. But here we go. Here it is for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, that's so funny. Right, Chicky Bum?
Look at it. He's goading her. Uh-oh. She sees it. Nader.
Oh my God, Nader.
Nader.
What are we gonna do with you, Nader?
What?
What's wrong with you?
Smoking my cigarette.
Can you watch us the listen?
You want to be sugar mama? I don't want to.
There she goes. She's stroking it. Uh-oh. All right, people. That was it. That was it. That was and I won't even do the pecan pie. There's been multiple. There's been the pecan pie. There was the jerking him off on camera. There was the in the kitchen where he pulled down his pants and you could see slight reflections of certain things happening. So there's been multiple occasions, I'm telling you.
He's still on YouTube and he did that.
I know, like the Muslims, they use sheets in their intimacy. Like,
who did we talk about one time where we were talking about the sheet and the hole? It's not Nader. It was somebody we were talking, because you were the one who taught me about the fact that they.
No, because that was news to me like the other day, so I doubt that.
They put a sheet on and they cut a little hole. No, isn't. Maybe it's not. It's not Muslim then. Maybe it's not Muslims. Jews do not do that. Lynn says.
I think it is.
Lynn just said that. I think, right, Lynn? Am I wrong in saying that? Isn't that a thing that they do? They put a sheet on.
If it's all about, like, they can't do public displays, which they violated earlier today with their haram exchange of digital kisses.
I have no idea. Celebrity Juicer says.
So I'm going to give like a third alternative here for getting this to stop. and go and stop
Gekaboo says no. I have no idea,
going after
so
Chantal and her family and the
don't ask
Beezers
me.
and all this crazy,
Okay.
crazy
Okay.
crap here. So if on a live stream, we have to be on a live stream, she was willing to put a sheet over his lap, okay, and I guess what would look like jerking a man off, do like a shake weight under there, and like maybe afterwards she puts like her hand to her face and there's some sneeze on it. Like, I don't think the Islamic courts would be able to prove what happened. There'd be a reasonable degree of reasonable doubt there, but I'd accept that.
She can kiss him recorded in the privacy of her own home if they're married, and that's legal.
They're not married,
that's
of course.
Haram.
Yeah,
that's
so
the problem.
Yeah.
That's 100% the problem. They're not married. That's why it's a thing.
I mean, maybe I'd even consider. I'd have to think about it. I don't want to say like it's for certain, but I'd even take a look at their marriage certificate. I don't know why she's so reluctant to show it.
She won't show it. Why would she be? She shows everything. Why, if you're going to prove everybody wrong, why wouldn't y'all step up and say the fact that, hey, maybe you're not married and that's why it's such a problem, why it's haram for you to show this? It's because they're not married. That's what I'm sticking to the whole time. It's nothing to do with anything else but the fact that y'all are not married, and that's why.
Is that really why? Because now I think about it, she put a thought in my head. The thought is he really holding out to not kiss her in public because then there's going to be a record of it, so that maybe in the future when he does really truly want to get married and have a girlfriend, somebody can say, hey, look, see, he was kissing this woman and he wasn't married to her, and this was in Kuwait. That came into my head. I'm like, hey, that kind of makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe he really truly doesn't want a record.
Way more about these people than I do. That's just a fact.
I know. I fucking love that you're over here, man. And listen, I'm online on Twitter and everybody's freaking out about you and what's happening and shit. And it's crazy though, Marty, to see the amount of women that are stepping into this and are way into what's happening. And I'm not good with you and fucking goddamn poor Shmi, the mother. She's out here on the fucking.
Yes, exactly, the Stoner Files, because right now he can completely deny that he's married to Foodie Beauty. And I put that in quotation marks. He can just be like, oh, she was a friend. No matter what footage you put, he'll be like, yeah, we're just friends. That's why I was pinching her cheek and whatnot. But if he actually kisses her, then of course it's more than a friend, because you don't smooch your friends, especially in Kuwait, right? You don't do that.
Fucking side of the road, they're taking her car and shit like that, and stop it with a giggle. It's so bad.
I think that she's got something going on with Crazy Joe, to be honest. It seems like there's like a little bit.
I think Crazy Joe was way too into defending what was happening.
When I said like that she's my girl, he's like, your girl. Like an outrage. Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, like, they're adults, like I'm not like the relationship police. I don't see any problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just kiss your husband. That's it. Just kiss your husband.
Put it all in.
I don't even know.
Buy my parents a home of equal or greater value, or jerk them off under a sheet on live stream.
All right. So what's the equal or greater value of your parents' home?
I saw a video where like she doxed French Fried Girl's number at one point.
Yeah, she did.
And so to make up for that, she offered. I don't know if she sent her the money, but she offered to send her the money.
She did.
Her number.
Yep.
Did she send the money?
She did not. No, she offered it, but she.
Well, so she listed the town my parents live in, and I think she gave the address as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, it has nothing to do with the kiss. But if she's willing to buy my parents a home of equal or greater value, then I will say that that's fair. I'd be willing to accept that.
You need charts and graphs.
And you can't blame FFG for declining any of the shit she said, because this is a good standpoint to say the fact that she doxed her and took her audience to weaponize her against her. So sure, that is a fair point for FFG to be mad at her, of course.
Yeah, her refusal to just kiss her fucking husband, it's gonna all end.
I don't get it. Okay, kick Courtney. Okay, I'm gonna leave in this. I'm gonna finish my cigarette.
I'm a Courtney fan.
Exactly. Stonerfile says if they end up kissing, this really could screw up anything else Salah could have going behind the scenes. Yeah, I think he does have a few things going behind the scenes.
People aren't. I don't.
So I think a lot of your chat too, you have to understand, are huge FFG supporters also. So FFG and I have a history.
I know you're not. Like,
yeah, it's not even that I'm not, Marty. Like, she can just come out and say the fact that, hey, she was wrong. She took a troll account and said that I attacked barbecue chicken, which I didn't do. If you guys had any sense, you would see that it wasn't me. So you guys can love FFG. I'm not even shitting on you for that. But you have to understand that there's a rift between me and this woman because of strictly that reason. Christy Claw, you like FFG, but you have to understand that my whole point, used to donate to FFG. She went live. She posted on her community tab. She posted on Twitter and said that I was attacking barbecue chicken when it was a fucking troll account. That's what I'm saying.
I'll say this, okay?
All right, SoCal Fat Chick says someone made a good catch on Foodie's last stream. She comments that she turned the AC down to 17 degrees recently, and everyone got sick. She wasn't sick. Salah wasn't sick. Who was everyone?
Again, I don't know the rifts in this community. I'm not particularly
huge.
I'm not particularly interested in any of that. Like, I'm just objective minded, and I want this woman to realize that her husband is not into her, and I'm a promoter of love. And I'll say this as well. It seems like a lot of the old riffs are now becoming new binds, and peace and harmony is what I preach. It's what I do, and I think that's a good thing.
Which I think collectively, all of y'all that hate Chantel, whether you're a fan of anybody else, dude, I think collectively everybody comes together. I think FFG and Marty should just combine their fucking Jew forces together and just meld into this fucking crazy juggernaut that gets Chantel off this platform. Wouldn't that be great? You don't think, y'all in chat, don't think that's something that any of you guys want? You guys want to see Chantel get the fuck out of here, right?
I wouldn't mind seeing her getting taken off this planet. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing her pushing up daisies. You know?
I heard everybody shit on you about you saying that you wanted to smash your fist into Chantel because she's a woman, and that's really bad. But you said that I don't consider her a woman. So
she's not a person at all. I'll tell you this as well. Fighting is all about weight class, okay? Like, fighting is all about weight class, and that makes her the ultimate force, okay? And I'd probably put it like 60-40. Like, she's got a puncher's chance.
Yikes!
I'm looking forward to showing how much of a man I am, and showing just how tough I am, and punching that bitch right in the snout. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it too. I got my passport photo taken. I'm ready to go. Okay, and that's a fact.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
willing to put my fist right in her face just to show.
What are the chances that Marty goes to Kuwait? Should I do a vote? I think I should. Passport photos ready.
The world how much of a man I am. As a professional fighter, I want to know right now. I took down a man who used to beat up 7-foot N-birds, in his word, in high school. A man who was in jail and ran the cell block. Okay, so
nobody has seen your kick, though. That's the thing. Like, this whole new community that's over here has never seen Marty's right kick on a field goal.
Yeah. And people always say, pick on someone your own size. Well, I'm picking on someone bigger. Okay, and don't you question my masculinity. I'll tell you this: I question it. She's a big girl. You know, she's a big lady, but
she's got substantial weight class on you. She's got little T-Rex arms, but she's a big girl. Like, it's hard to get in with somebody big like her, but
I don't know if it's physically possible to get in with a woman like that. Maybe that's like one of the hurdles that her and Salah are facing, but more than like physics, I think it's just the fact that he's completely repulsed by her.
All right, Chantel is too entertaining to leave YouTube for a lot of people, but I think majority want her demonetized. If she gets demonetized, she's not going to be on YouTube. She's just going to go elsewhere, like Twitch. Patreon, I think she still has problems with Patreon. OnlyFans, she can maybe do videos on OnlyFans. Videos, but not live stream. The live streaming on OnlyFans is quite shite. So she'll probably just run to Twitch.
disgusted by her. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's haram and he doesn't want to show it publicly. It's because I don't believe that they have ever kissed.
Never.
I'll say that publicly. I don't believe they've ever kissed in any sort of embrace together at all. None of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I don't think they've ever kissed whatsoever. Even the whole marriage certificate thing. Wouldn't you think if you got your marriage certificate and you're filming it at the courthouse that you'd actually kiss your husband? It's like a joyous moment, right? It's one of those moments where you're like, hey, oh my god, we are actually married. We should smooch right in front of the camera.
Doesn't exist. Didn't happen.
You know, it's a real shame that my Achilles was the kicking foot. It's almost like God wanted to humble me.
Facts,
Because
Emily,
it's
that's
a fucking crazy force, dude. I tried, y'all. Like, you got to see Marty's fucking right kick. It's no joke.
I was the best there was.
Yeah.
Nobody-
I disturbed family members late night on Christmas Eve in their kitchens, lining up field goals and just kicking with Marty. And
Pink Unicorn says, I heard Marty went on Jessica Messica panel. Is it true? That's true.
I can't. It's a force that I can't.
I think in
Oh.
live competition I was 11 for 12.
We'll look at that after.
Like that's unheard of. That's unheard of. Nobody goes over 50%. It's like
Okay, so listen. So do you want Natter to come up here? Do you want?
I would. Yes, I would love. Are you that in with Nader?
No, but yes, I can get a hold of him. I'm not in that at
What
all
do
with
you mean,
Natter.
what do you mean, like $13?
I think he'd come on for nothing. I think he would. Yeah, I
Well,
think he would come on. You'd let him come on because again, it's going to
Of
be
course I would.
okay. How about your chat? Let's ask the chat. Everybody wants
Okay.
you to kick me, so I'm going to fuck off. But do y'all want Natter to come up here? And not that you even subscribe to what your chat
I
says.
can vote against it, but I can make an executive decision. And
That you want Natter
As
to
a
come on
paid
here.
actor.
yeah.
It would infuriate Chantal
Pebbles.
for sure. Like 100%
Man,
infuriate.
how do you draw so much disdain?
We have two sides. You have Kate Cobra's side that hates me, and then also FFG's side that hates me. Yeah. And the FFG side, you guys can fucking eat a bag of dicks, dude, because you have no idea. Like, again, you guys are just fucking maybe fly-by-nighters. You don't know the history and what happened with FFG. Like, I don't even hate FFG like that. I don't even fucking hate that lady.
Is there anybody who likes you?
Not really. There's like
I do.
Tommy
I do.
R. Tommy R. and you.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. So if I send him the link, he's just gonna come up here then.
Right. Like, Nader has all the time in the world. Can you imagine? Like, I've been talking about Nads and the luck this man has ever since he got released from provincial jail. This guy has been running good. Released from jail, he gets out, he gets a place. It's the trap. Then he, for whatever reason, he finds Foodie Beauty. She starts paying him for everything. Cigarettes, food, going out, everything he wants, he gets it. After that, there's a competition within Foodie Beauty and now Didi that, made favorites such as, CPAP Rescue and other things, him trying her clothes on back in February 2022. Then all of a sudden he moves in an extremely nice townhouse condo close to the airport in Montreal. Then after that, he pays for nothing still, and he gets paid on YouTube, and now he's a caretaker, living his life, not a worry or a need for money. How is it that somebody can run that good with all the shit and problems that's added onto it? He still got the court case, and anything could happen at any time, but some people just have all the luck.
Yeah. All right.
Here's a lot of bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. It's been a while since we shot the breeze. And
Superato.
please don't remind them, George.
Here's the thing too, like everybody forget, I guess nobody remembers when you and Natter have already had a good interaction together. It was actually really comical.
Yeah, I told him hey man, like kudos to you for defrauding fat ladies international.
And then you got him to,
thank you very much.
then you got him to admit that when he has any relations with Chantal, the lights had to be off.
Really?
Wow.
You
Does he have
did.
to put his nose too?
Wow. Did you see his big grocery haul yesterday? I haven't watched Nads in a long time. Like, it's very hard to keep up with everybody, but lots of meat. Okay, I believe you,
Sure of
Pam.
it. Maybe sometimes when you do a lot of drugs, you can't smell anymore. So who knows?
I was
Doesn't
looking
matter.
at like I don't think she can wipe her ass without a stick.
There's no way. She
Yeah,
can't reach around. There's no way she can reach around.
It's not like a wow. So does he do it for her or
She doesn't wipe. If you are new to this community, Chantal has
Okay.
admitted the fact that she does not wipe when she goes to piss. Yeah, she doesn't piss. She pisses and does not wipe. She just,
wow?
yeah, it's a thing for her, for sure.
Pretty
Marty
hot.
supports DV. No, he doesn't support domestic
I see, Pam.
violence. Oh my God. He
I don't
doesn't.
support. I'll tell you this: I don't support domestic violence, but I am a sports fan. And Foodie Beauty, she threw her hat in the ring. And look, I'll tell you this: even if she was asleep, I would punch her in the face. Like I
Oh
would.
my God, no.
I would. I wouldn't stop either. I wouldn't stop until I'd have to be pulled off of her. Okay. Like, somebody would have to pull me up. You'd have to throw water on me like two dogs fighting. I just would not stop wailing on that cunt. all
Marty,
right?
I have to do fucking damage control like every day where people are like, how are you talk to this guy? I'm like, because he's not that bad. You guys don't get it. He's not this guy.
Pebble says, I think the lady on screen is wearing a pair of ALR earrings. I wouldn't have any idea, nor would I be surprised if it's actually true.
But oh my God,
I don't
you
know.
just said horrible things.
Let me tell you this. Like I
Go ahead,
I
tell
talk
me
all
this.
tough, but like I'm a little scared. Like I'm not sure that I can do it, but like I don't want to let her smell weakness in the water. So I'm just gonna. But I'm going after her. I'm going. Like win or lose, I'm gonna come out.
Do you not
straight.
realize though that she has oppositional defiance disorder?
Yeah.
Like all the stuff that you're doing to her family and everything around her that I completely disagree with and I don't condone, it doesn't like affect her. Like you have to affect her directly.
Well,
Food, her
Mhm.
husband,
Yeah.
and her freedom. Those are the three things.
Money.
Yeah,
You're
food,
talking
husband,
That's probably
freedom.
Money is part of food though.
Yeah.
Like you have to understand like the
yeah.
food part is money. So I guess the VIB shit you're getting at her with that, you're taking away money for her for sure.
True.
But
It's weird to think like she makes like a decent wage.
I'll agree with that. Food, money, freedom. If you take those, food / money, husband, and freedom. I agree with Courtney here with those things. If you take her food away, she's gonna freak. If you take her freedom away, which oddly enough, her type of freedom is actually staying in one place with AC on and doing nothing at all. And then, of course, if you take the hubby away, she's a horny girl in a Kuwaiti world. But she doesn't get. I don't know. What does he even do to her? Like, I'm kind of stumped. I'm like, we knew Foodie Beauty was getting it in with guys, right? But what the hell is she doing now? Is she getting pleasured? Is she okay?
of course.
To think that like food eats up like a good chunk of your income, it's really
She's admitted once that I think one month she said it was like
Thousands.
almost $6,000 in
Thousands of
Uber Eats
dollars.
she spent. Can you imagine $6,000?
what she needs to do is what I did before I got put on probation again. It's just so you never got the order. Just say you never got the order, and they put the money right back in your bank.
She does that too. She'll eat the food and then say like I didn't like it, and then she'll go and get them to refund money. Like she does it all the time. It's literally what she does. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll give her that.
True, Emily.
I'm a pedo defender. Just stop it with the Cyrex business. Okay, I'm gonna degen fake James. I want to.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I wouldn't defend Cyrex at any level. Her freedom is being on the internet. Her freedom, as in Foodie Beauty's. Emily says her, as in Foodie Beauty's freedom, is the freedom to order what she wants when she wants while sitting in a AC'd home. Yes, you're right.
See you get the fuck out, Porkney. All right, I'm gonna leave now. But all right,
Okay,
so
how
all right, I'll send some stuff in a minute. So
I don't think he's gonna do it, but that's fine. I mean,
okay, all right,
whatever.
we'll see. Okay, bye guys.
Yeah, you know what? So Nader, you're probably not listening to this. Maybe you'll see this tomorrow. as a man who's trying to follow in your athletic footsteps and punch Chantel out cold, like I respect you, okay? Like,
Speaking of which, remember when Foodie Beauty came on and said Nader was doing things to her? Like, remember when she said that he punched she said that he punched her and she was seeing stars and that he would out his cigarette butts on her skin. Do you guys remember that? And then people were so freaked out that he's actually doing that. Looking back at that now, do you still think he actually was doing that sort of stuff, or was she making it up? Or is it a combination of both? Like maybe he did certain things, maybe he threatened it, and maybe she's also making up or exaggerating. I have no idea. You believe her? Yeah, I remember her saying that. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, he punched her and she was seeing stars and whatnot. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? Honeydew, what's up?
I'm sure Michael Jordan looked up to Jerry West, and LeBron James looked up to Michael Jordan. The list goes on and on. I want to be a great man like you, okay? I respect you immensely. I think you're a great guy, okay? I think that you are a really admirable fellow, and I have nothing but respect for you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. And I hope I hope that you accept my apology, and maybe you can give me some pointers too, like does she have a glass jaw? You know what I mean? Like how's her jab? Like, you know, I could maybe like take a few tidbits just on how I could defeat her. Okay, all right, like that's yeah. We like I like you, I respect you, and I do really think you're a great guy. All right, Marty, you know how to slow the chat? No, I don't know how to slow the chat. I don't know how to slow the chat. Do I know Kung Fu? No, I don't know Kung Fu.
Okay, wait a second. So after the DD abuse, you believe it, but how many of us actually think that that was role play? Because if it was role play, man, all of them need an Oscar because that was pretty convincing. Will Marty go to Kuwait? More than half of you say no. One in every five of you say yes, and about one in every four of you say I don't know.
I don't. Just outrange her? Well, that's a good tip. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. I don't want to show any fear or weakness. She's a big lady. You know, she's like a pretty big lady. Sark's is jealous. Man, you know what? I saw you live earlier.
Jaw clicks. Wasn't the jaw clicking before Natter though?
I saw these been making the rounds too. You know, I'm gonna take a look at this at the spreadsheet here.
True, Jen.
I really haven't done any vetting on it, and I'm just trusting that people have gotten the right information. If not, that's unfortunate. Well, look, am I pissed at Chantel? No. Well, I do think she's a terrible person, disgusting human being. That's a fact. Like that, those are my opinions. But like, she threw her hat in the ring. He stabbed two people.
He did.
Okay.
All right, Angel of Glass. I'm so sorry to hear it. That must have been traumatizing.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this. Let's say that do you have a family or people that you care about? Let's say that they were pointing a gun at your kids. Would you stab them to save your kids' lives? Who's to say that's not what Nader did? You know, like I don't know the facts here. I haven't seen any court documents. I know he's a free man. I know that he's walking around living his best life. Like everything is circumstantial here. It's not just black and white.
Okay, I guess he doesn't know the why the stabbings happened. Well, it happened because do you guys remember the story when Naz told us about the stabbing that he said that they didn't want him to leave? Like they came over, his ex, with her big cousin, and they wouldn't let him leave. So he said that for him to leave, he stabbed the cousin twice and his ex once. Then he left. And then he went somewhere and he called into work saying that he's probably not going to be able to make it in because the cops by that time were looking for him. And then, yeah, he got arrested. And he was on a good track because if you remember what was it called? The video La Salle something where you see young Nader in the clip where he's serving food. It was in La Salle area of Montreal, but I can't remember what the clip was called. Else I'd show it right now. Let me actually look for it. Um, Let me see if it shows up. It was like La Salle something. I'm sure somebody has it. I'm sure one of you have it. We have like almost 500 people in here. But yeah, so he left after stabbing the cousin twice and his ex once. That ex unfortunately passed away of other circumstances, but I'm sure it was a traumatic experience for ya. What is that on my head? This is my dreadlocks, sweetie. You like it? I know you do. Yes, the fish market.
Okay.
Yes. It was like
So I
LaSalle
don't, I
something.
don't, I don't, I don't know. I don't know the backstory here. Okay. But I do think that he'd be a worthy ally in this campaign. And above all, I think that's something that's worth consideration. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. He stabs his ex-girlfriend and her cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to ask each and every one of you this. Let's say that you had an opportunity in 1938 to stab Adolf Hitler. Okay? Now think
Oh,
about that. Let's say that you had an opportunity to slit Adolf Hitler's throat. Would you do it? Because I would. Because I would. And if you wouldn't, then I just don't think you're capable of handling complex ethical discussions, you
yeah,
know?
that is an ethical discussion right there.
She wasn't Adolf. Maybe, well, not yet. Not yet. Maybe he knew something. Maybe he knew something that we didn't know. Ever think?
Yeah, Nikki D. He said that that's the place many years ago that he originally met Dee Dee because Dee Dee came, not with her husband because Dee Dee was never married. It was her long term partner, a Middle Eastern guy that she was with. I'm sure you've seen the pictures because there's been pictures posted, I believe, in the Natter thread of him and Dee Dee back in the day. So she went there with this dude. Natter was serving fish. Or I think the story went she didn't like the fish or something, but he convinced her and then she actually liked it. And that was supposedly the story of how they met many, many years ago. But some people still just believe that she met him, when was it, like November 2021 when she made the phone call. Remember those days that people would call in and whatnot and he'd talk? Well, yeah, that is the place. So if anybody has the link, send it to me. I'm
Think about
here.
that. Maybe he had some kind of a time machine. I
Yeah,
don't
look it
know.
up.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know the facts. I don't. You're gonna have to show me something that proves that she wasn't the next Adolf Hitler, and then I'll change my stance. Okay? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm here. And I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for it. She was Adolf Hitler. There you go. Thank you. I'm sitting here waiting in the chat for any kind of proof, and I'll accept Nader not having access to time travel, or this woman wasn't the next Adolf Hitler, and like I'll sit here and I'll wait. I don't think
Yeah, you know what, Banana? I'm agree with this. I think a lot of us are seeing this. He knows there's many things wrong with Nader Al Shami. There's a shit ton of shit wrong with Nader Al Shami. Nader has a court case for grape, right? For essay. There's a lot of things wrong with him, but at the end of the day, I do believe that Marty just sees Nader as a means to an end to get at Foodie Beauty. Because how many times has Nader said stuff about Foodie and Foodie has reacted with anger and rage? Yeah, exactly. He just wants to use Nads. He knows there's a lot of shit up with Nads. He knows there's a lot of shit wrong with Nads, but still, he's gonna use them.
you can show it. Thank you. She's evil for sure. Exactly. Exactly. She's dead now? He stabbed her to death? She's dead.
She is dead.
You know the facts, though. Where are these facts? I want to see these facts.
She's dead as in Natter's ex that he stabbed the once. She died of other causes. But she does still have a Facebook page that I won't show because her child is on there, and I feel bad that a child had to grow up without her mom, because the child would have been like young when she lost her mom, and that's tough. That's hard.
Well, Marty, well, thank you, Joe. Where are these facts? And I'll ask this to all of you ethical experts. You spend a good deal of your time watching a fat lady get tormented on the internet for your own amusement.
I think it was a heart attack, Celebrity Juicer, if I remember correctly.
Are you going to tell me you're all saints? Some would say you're sinners. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging Nader. I just know that things aren't always as simple as they seem. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Facts are in Nader's video. He talked about himself. Well, I haven't seen these videos. Like, give me a title here. And look at my Discord. Okay, I'm looking at my Discord right now. Send me a DM with whatever it is. Let's see.
Yeah,
Where would
exactly,
this be?
Sandra. He's using NADS.
Where is proof of any of this? I want to see it. I'm checking my DMs. I'm not seeing a single mention of this incident.
You would never eat
Nader
Natter's
raped
food.
an elderly lady?
Yikes. Well, he did. He did do it. That's what he's in court for right now. So that's true. Has Foodie landed in Canada? She was on live stream. Goonerette. She was on live stream last night. Acting like nothing's happening. So she's still in Kuwait. That might have changed, but I don't think so. I think it might change the end of the month.
As far as the elderly lady, there is such a thing as cultural differences. Okay, the laws are not the same everywhere. In Nigeria, I don't think it's Nigeria. I forgot which African country it is. It's perfectly permissible to have sex with a 9-year-old girl. Okay, I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's right at all.
Maybe you're right, Swinnesor. All I remember is that she died from a heart attack. It could have been due to an overdose. I'm not really sure. All I can say is that she did die from a heart attack. Whether or not it's an overdose, your guess is as good as mine. You know how this girl world is. People start to add things to other things.
He just didn't get the memo that that's not how we do things around here. You ever consider that? I don't know. I want to see. Show me some proof that he stabbed a woman to death. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Wow, really? No, that's a joke, dude. A lot of this is not serious, but that's okay. Hold up. It's a fucking joke, dude. Marty hates Israel? I don't know about that. I don't know. But show me some proof that Nader did anything wrong, okay? Like actual proof. He's walking around. He's living his best life. I want to see the proof. He went to prison for it? You know who else went to prison? Nelson Mandela.
Like Stonophiles.
27 years. You ever think about that?
All right, G, I think you have some info here. I mean, there's a lot to this. Do I know that Nether has connections to illicit substances? Yes, we knew that since the first story of Foodie Beauty gloating that she went over to some guy's house and he's really good at magic, and that he introduced her to substances. And then when asked what those substances was, she was super giddy and it was fun for her. And people were like in shock. Remember that? in shock that this guy was giving her these hard substances to use. And I see Chantel's down another 100 subs. She's at 94.6. I see. And then I remember Magic Tricks when we saw his teeth and whatnot. Yeah, that stuff and something else, right? That she did. And I'm shocked. I'm like, but she has health issues. Why the hell would you even do that to yourself? She could have like passed away. Yes, the dude that did yeah, he does magic tricks. That was the first stream that we saw the bottom half of him, and people were saying he looks like Jerry Seinfeld.
He didn't stab her to death. Well, okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna read this here. There's 3,000 people in the chat. We all don't know her. Can explain what service Chantel provides and what is the kink? Mandela also a terrorist organization. Well, Mandela's a terrorist. Okay. My points are working. Thank you. I'm trying my best here. Okay.
Nikki D says she did the Coca-Cola and the math, but I think it was math the whole time. He couldn't afford. Yeah, maybe, but then again, she started to have the money, right? Because she was rolling in the money. Remember all those trips to Montreal that she used to do? Like she'd was he with her or no? She used to do them alone, and then her pretense was that she's just going to Montreal to hang out or drive around. And I'm like, that don't make no sense because she was going to the old port area of Montreal, and what she was doing was stopping by areas where I know that that's where you get your substances, because if you're in that area, that's a party area, and that's where a lot of guys will hang out and give substances to the hundreds of thousands, if no, actually millions of tourists that come to Montreal each and every single year. So when I saw her stopping close to where the factory was, I'm like, I know where that is, and that's an area where a lot of dealers will hang out because that's close to where it was west of the Jacques Cartier Bridge, like literally on like Rue Notre Dame or Boule René Levesque. And I'm like, I know where that is. Remember she lost 50 pounds? Yeah, I remember she lost 50 pounds. I remember a lot.
Listen. Chantel needs to be destroyed by any means necessary. I think an alliance with Nader will be helpful. Is that so? Is that not acceptable?
The outhouse drops as well.
Is that not? Does that not work for you? Well, fine. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I will lose viewers because of Nader. I don't care as much about viewers as I care about hurting this Chantel woman. Personally, like, I would rather lose a good number of viewers and have this woman suffer. Sorry, that's my stance. Like, I have my priorities. Sark's is live right now. No, he's not. He has the tea, Marty. Who has the tea? What do you mean? I don't know exactly what you mean.
Exactly, just to not get that
Mama
as
didn't
well.
marry Aisha, a 9-year-old. Supposedly didn't consummate. Well, it's starting to check out here. All right. I'm going to get it, bro. Okay. Well, then that's fine. Whatever. I mean, whatever, dude. Then go for it. I look forward to it. That's fine. My way isn't working. Okay. Well, truthfully, I'll never be able to top stealing a cat. Like, that was like the creme de la creme. I've been here for a few days. Like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch Cyrax. Like, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. It's whatever, dude. It is whatever, dude. Go on, send me a letter because nobody does better than a mail truck and mail truck.
They were snorting a Wellbutrin.
Can't understand the word Nader says. Yeah, kind of. It's the uncle's house for sale. We heard that. Very well could be. It very well could be. I don't know. I'm gonna whip up the spreadsheet here. Let's see here. Why is this not loading? She's got another cat you can steal. Well, the biggest hurdle here is she's in a country that nobody speaks the language of. I mean, people might. Well, I have one person, but she's not been responsive today. She wants me to just go away. Can I shout out your dying grandma, please? Yes, I can. Absolutely. Do you ever see your show? Yeah, and listen, if some old ladies who don't understand joke get riled up,
Ready, set, fupa, Febreze.
then that's a tragedy. Like, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night over that. It gives me no satisfaction. Doesn't make me laugh. Doesn't make me chuckle. It's the worst thing in the world. Okay. I will say this, like the duality and dichotomy on ethics and morals of people who watch a woman get tormented for years talking about right and wrong is astonishing to me. That to me is absolutely fucking mind-blowing. And your inability to look within yourselves and to think that you're a good person and that this is a big part of your life or something that you enjoy a lot, you really need to get a reality check. And if you're on the VIB list, I'm going to be the guy that gives it to you. But I don't think that people are those people, personally. Personally, I don't. They're autists. Yeah, so it seems.
Matty Rolf says, why would she go all the way to Montreal? I think she was using Nads's Connect in Montreal until they found another Connect that's more local, which makes all the sense to me. Like, you first deal with a Connect far, far, far away when you really need something. And then after that, it was like, yeah, interesting that she found somebody closer on the long road in Ottawa to deliver, because it was completely obvious.
Exactly. I'm here for a karma. Yeah, by any means necessary. Thank you, man, baby. By any means necessary, you know. And if Nader can be valuable in her destruction, then he's a great guy, and that's that. But why don't you people go watch some Joel Osteen or something like that? Like, that's probably more your speed. Go watch fucking Sesame Street. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Joel Osteen and the megachurch. What megachurch does he have again in Houston? Wait, is it Houston? It's in Texas though, right? The megachurch. But what is it called again? That huge ass church that he has. Let me look for it because I do know who Joel Osteen is.
I simply don't get it. Like, but your belief that you're morally in the right or virtuous or ethical while you're here watching a woman get tormented, hoping that her family gets abused, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, but you're not a smart person. You're not a good person. I'm not saying that I'm either one of those things either, but for you to think that you are,
oh, it is in Houston.
Get the fuck over yourself. Okay, bye. Okay, see you later. Whatever will I do without you?
Hey, Queen Mammy Longlegs, what's up?
Whatever will I do without you? Can you see the kiss gun? Absolutely. All right. Absolutely. These people, man. Some of these people, for the most part, like the great majority, the huge majority of people have been outstanding. They've been welcoming.
What?
You know, Beyonce.
Isn't Foodie's mom's house up for sale and they're having a showing next week? OMG. Ah, boy. I mean, I've heard the stories on news that people leave or they're in the army or they have a job where they gotta be like on and off, and then they'll their house will be up for sale. Holy crap! If that happens, that
supportive. But for people to talk about morality while a woman gets harassed and her family gets harassed, and you're here for it and you love it, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's a fucking. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But that's fine. Here's the kiss. A public display of affection. You know, as clear as day. Oh fuck! How do I? Here we go. I get super chats. No, I'll never be monetized. It's just it's no. YouTube doesn't like me. I understand why. Rice and fish, one of my best favorite meals. Heart face. He likes the fish. He doesn't like you, okay? Let me look up what satine means, baby.
I see sunshine.
Probably an insult. Probably an satine translation. Oh, to the baby. Okay. Rice and fish, one of my best favorite meals. Heart face. Yes, babe, is good. Love you. Kissy face. Love you most. No, me, I win. Well, Chantel, that's one thing that you finally win.
Public displays of affection right there. Why is she doing it in words, but they can never do it, even in the comfort of their own home? It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Like, because you definitely are in love with this man, or like the idea of him, or whatever, but he is repulsed by you. He is repulsed by you. And the fact that he's trying to use Islam as a way to skirt around it is dishonest. It's as dishonest as it gets. But this is Iran, right? Like, he says that he can't kiss her in the privacy of their home because it's on the internet. Well, this is a public display of affection, and this should be. Oh wait, hang on. Oh my God, busted. Was that from Halal Ernie? Yes, Halal Ernie is a Muslim man. Halal Ernie is a Muslim man, and he, more so than probably a lot of people here, is an authority on this. So using Islam is no longer an excuse. She can try to cite it, and she's too dumb that she'll go along with the ride, and she's too stubborn to let everyone know that hates her that this man is just disgusted by me. It's that. That's what it is. Nader should knock out Didi. He's been there, done that, dude. Been there, done that.
Really? So is it serious? The trolls have actually put up sorry about this. Somebody's messaging me. So the trolls have actually put up Shmi's house for sale, and they have a showing next week. You know what? You actually can do that. You don't need to show ownership at that point in time. I mean, it happens. It happens a lot. But the trolls are really going that far. OMG, does Shmi even know? They did? Wow. Okay, somebody send this to me. I need to put this up. 100% need to put this up.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he plays all these haram video games, right?
He does.
Video games, soft porn. Like what? Like Leisure Suit Larry? Well, like what you got? I don't. Leisure Suit Larry was the shit. Yeah, I do too. I think I have 2 Leisure Suit Larrys, and they both bill me every month. I have so many things that I don't even know where it goes. She makes new accounts to reply to herself. That's possible. Leisure Suit Larry was the shit, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
He became a soup kitchen and nightclub, and people left reviews. Oh boy, you guys. Some people have no end. They'll just do whatever.
Yeah.
I did it when I was really young. I found it on my dad's computer. When he worked there, but I was just loved it.
It was pretty cool. It was difficult too. I had to get the cheat book to there'd be some points where I didn't really know where to go or what to do. He plays Honey Pop with the curtains closed. I don't know what that is. He can play GTA. He plays GTA. GTA is the most haram shit in the world. It's about stabbing people and stealing from them, and it's all about crime and filth.
But then on top of that, he was watching people doing the deed right there on a patio set, and he did nothing but stare at it for almost a minute, and then he took off.
How is he able to make all these exceptions, but the one he won't make is kissing Chantel on the lips, even to spare her family? Make that make sense? It just doesn't. I'm sorry. The guy. I give him credit for trying to better his life and not having to pay the piper. You know what I mean? He's gaming the system without having to foot the bill, and who can really
Somebody.
fault him for that? But it's clear as day to all of us, and as it should be to everyone, he is not interested in this woman. Yeah, like little cheek pinches. Yeah. I've not seen him be romantic towards her. He makes fun of her all the time. You know, I'm gonna look up because I've only seen 2 of these, but the Chantel awkward moments. Hang on 1 second here. I love seeing him call her like a moon face and like just be repulsed. It's the best. It's the best. Hang on. Yeah, he's like he's.
Hey, deserving listeners, 90 Day Fiance.
Oh,
Wait a second. Is he gonna go into something else? Let me check for a second here. What is he gonna go into? I think we should be good, right? We have a few more
we don't like
minutes.
Chantal. If you get rid of her, we'll keep this up.
All right, we got a few more minutes. Then we're gonna go to the Jessica Messica stream with the interview.
Also like to maybe potentially invest in his perfume company. I don't know if you like.
It's not real.
What? It's a thing.
It's not like a real thing. I've heard that some of the bottles contain cat urine.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا بكم
Ew.
أصدقائي في فيديو جديد
Yeah,
معنا اليوم
no,
في
see,
متحف الكرا-
I didn't agree with that one. I didn't agree with that one. She would view as the win. It was tossed out there. You have to consider all the angles. I'm against that as well. But yeah, like encourages independence. No, because it wouldn't be enough to like get him to get rid of her. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
this
an
guy's
interview.
clearly in it because he wants to be like a star. You know,
He panels up Music Bismarck. He panels up with Jessica Messica
he wants to be like
and Jamie
a big time personality or whatever. And
Jamie Rose.
oh, Mr. Fighter Jet. Huh. You can translate Arabic, FYI. Okay. Would you be willing, and maybe this would be extreme, would you be willing to like make a report to the Kuwait City Police about all these terrible transgressions? I don't know how they do things over there. From Fiverr. He thinks he's attached into a star. Well, the reason I think is because he believes that he is a star, and this is just like a stepping stone. But yes, brother, consider it done. By any chance, would you want to do that live? All right, Texas Sam, dude, I think you have my number. I can't.
It's all good.
I just don't think that I'd be able to pull it off. Not right now. Okay, well, fair enough.
It's all good, Stoner. I think a lot of us are helping. Like Erin helps out a lot. COVID is telling us what's going on. So I'm learning as long as you guys are learning. So if it wasn't for us collectively, we'd miss out on a lot of things. So I do have respect for a lot of people that have helped me put this live stream or videos together, giving me info where I might not be looking or not knowing something. So it's all coming together.
Texas Sam,
It is hard.
At work, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I got to reach back out to the translator I was speaking with, because they seem to have like a real fierce disdain for Chantal, and I think that they're the person. Maybe they were busy today. Maybe I was negligent in pushing things forward, and I can take responsibility for that. Gets a lot of subscription to Manhandled, yeah, or Club Guidem, right? Like either one of those. He's probably already got it, dude. He's probably already involved in all types of sick shit. Why?
يعتبر رمز صمود كويتي تاريخي ضد الاحتلال العراقي الغاشم وإن شاء الله تستفيدوا وتستمتعوا معنا في هذا المقطع.
Mukbangs are haram. Like, this woman's very career is against the religion that he claims to care so much about.
We are here at the Al Qurain Martyr Museum. This building serves as a memorial for the Al Masila Kuwaiti resistance group who fought against the Iraqi invasion in 1991. So we're going to explore inside and tell you more about it. So let's go.
Let's go. Yalla. Okay, guys, let's take a tour around the museum. قوة الكويت مجموعة المسيرة.
Look at her go. She's a lot bigger now. Way bigger.
I love the historical events.
Same, babe.
Yeah, she was somewhat smaller.
Oh, wow.
That works.
Yeah, that's probably easier.
That works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, baby, it's open.
thank you. I don't think I could have climbed through like you. You want to be a sniper?
I'm a good sniper in the game.
Wow. Badass, dude.
Yeah,
Well, listen, I'm not
real
going to knock
sniper.
that. Like, I actually am the active duty. I've been on R&R for the past month and a half, but I'm an active duty soldier. And for all those who support veterans out there, don't look at me any differently, because virtual combat is the same thing as whatever they do over there. Like, in fact, I'd like to see them put in the hours that I was putting in when I was in the muck. All right, can't do it.
Hello, my angel.
Hi, I'm just testing out the
Virtual veterans. Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
One of the best.
You're welcome.
Nice. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you learn a little bit of Kuwaiti history. Hello, guys.
Hey guys, so I'm here looking for
Look at his
some
face.
abayas, and yeah, we're gonna check out.
Matter of fact, for those of you who support the troops, just really quickly.
100% sure. Initially, felt so.
All right, I think this is the part where he talks about when he talks to Granny Lisa, and then he starts getting sidetracked by the Sarek stuff. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get into the interview, the paneling up with Jessica Messica. So here we go. Let's play this. This was from a couple hours ago, super early this morning. Here we go.
I don't know why it does that.
Haven't seen this, so I'll watch it with you. Smash that like button, people. Subscribe if you want to. Only if you want to. There's a lot more to come. We'll see what Foodie Beauty has.
I have turned it around and I'm going to bite you in the fucking ass.
So bad.
Stop bullying me.
At first you go and you head to the kitchen, and then you go over here. What the? Okay.
I guess he's a master of getting it in one take.
Hi. Yellow. What up? What up? Can you hear me? All right.
Sarek's flashing himself compilation is hilarious. What's more hilarious is when he jumps to flash because the camera is too high, so he has to hop. He has to jump to show his peen. What's even more hilarious, he was stroking his peen quite rigorously on stream while MBM was acting as if he can't take him off camera, and then he actually ejaculated from the vigorous stroking of his peen. I've never seen anything like that before, nor would I ever want to see anything like that again. But yes.
Yeah,
Right,
so with Cyrax.
Hey, Traj, what's going on?
Jessica. My sister's name is Jessica, so I call her Jessica. So I'm gonna call you.
Yeah,
Jessica.
serious banana.
Jessica.
Jessica.
I'll take it.
You guys
Well,
didn't know that?
there's a lot to cover with him. It's
I mean, it's blurred out, but it was on the stream that MBM did last night. He showed it. Like he was like vigorously stroking his peen. Um yeah, and then that happened. All right, all right, all right. Let's get into this.
it's endless.
It seems like a giant rabbit hole, and I don't know where to start or stop.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's happening?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me remove you and add you back.
Someone fill in who Jamie Rose is. Jamie Rose is MBM's partner. Jamie Rose has the matchmaking service. That's the first time I heard of Jamie Rose. Was that she had this matchmaking service, and then people started going in on her. I've never had any issues with Jamie Rose. Never will have any issues. I'm like, okay, she has a matchmaking service. That's cool. She sets people up. That's her business. That's her business. Like, why would I have a problem with somebody's business? But yeah, she's Marty's girlfriend, and she goes on the panel with Jessica Messica right here. No, not Dark Roses. Totally different person.
I don't know if they could hear you.
Yeah, that was it.
Can
Wasn't
you
it? At one point, people thought, yeah, Jamie Rose had set up Salah and Foodie Beauty.
hear me, Marty? Can you hear me on there?
Now it's working.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering how, like, Marty ever even started with Cyrax, or like, how did he start like trolling to the level that he does?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever asked him that. Let's ask him. How'd you ever start trolling Cyrax? What caught you?
I like the Juggalos. The Juggalos are incredible people. And he seemed like an interesting guy with a lot of promise. And I wanted to get into a legitimate business venture with him, and things just didn't work out as planned. That's the truth.
What kind of community do you consider yourself to be in? Because, like, you know, like
Jewish
around
community?
here, what you do is really edgy around these parts.
The Jewish community, and also Pog's community. I play Pog. Is something people don't know about me. It's but I like to keep my private life private, and that's okay. You know, it's
Pog.
Yeah.
What community? Pog, as in Pog from the 90s, where you have like the chips, and then you have a slammer, and then you hit the chips with the slammer. Pog from like the late 90s. Is that the Pog he's talking about?
Like Pogs? Like
yeah.
P-O-G or P-A-W?
When you said Pogs, I just thought of like fat ass white girls.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
No, like Pogs and slammers.
Oh,
I
it
don't
is
know
that.
what Pogs.
But again,
Like those puck thingies. Are you talking about those little circle puck things from? when we were kids?
Pogs.
No, okay. If you don't know what Pog is, it's a game from the 90s. Okay, it used to have like slammers, and holy shit, let me put this up on the screen because this is like so old school. This is from like the mid 90s. I remember Pog. I think I might even have some of my slammers, but this is the game. So you pretty much you have like these little chips, and then you have slammers. Then what you would do is you'll I think you had to flip them or something. I can't remember the game. This is from like shit nearly 30 years ago. Come on, people. But I remember the slammers. Yeah, so you would have a slammer, then you would have these chips lined up, and then you would hit the chips with the slammers. Used to drive you nuts. And then yeah, and then that's about it. So if you want to check out the game, Pog the game, then check it out. Other than that, it does bring back memories. Yeah, Pogs are collectibles these days. Yeah, like I said, I probably still have some slammers hanging around somewhere. All right, here we go. Let's move on. Is he
They
trolling?
have those slammers. Sometimes you get some like ones with like
Sure.
hologram.
What year? People still fuck with those? No offense. I didn't even know
Oh,
that was
yeah,
still a thing. You just brought it back.
It used to be very popular, but now it's underground. But again, like I told you, I like to keep my personal life private.
You're in an underground personal Pog circle, like Fight Club, but
Again,
it's
I'm not like I've asked you multiple times now to
All right, I'll stop asking about the Pogs.
Thank you.
I'm gonna find them.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
I'm
that
gonna
out.
look for 'em, I'm gonna go through all these
Listen,
closets,
they're
and I'm gonna sell them.
they're buried.
I believe that.
But thank you for being respectful.
Facts,
Oh,
Aaron.
oh,
Yeah.
Calm
I
down
don't
to
want
age.
to go too far. You know, you can't cross
Yeah.
lines.
Well, it's a rough and tumble circle, you know, and it's not for the faint of heart.
Should people be scared of you?
no.
No. Well, it depends. Like, do you give
Yeah.
money to Foodie Beauty? Then I would say yes. Then you should definitely be scared.
By the way, I'm not a beezer.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
You were a beezer
have
up
to say
until
something.
yesterday.
Okay, good.
You were a member up until yesterday.
It's
I made you stop.
I didn't know. It's like one of those things where you just have like a membership.
Yeah. Well, look.
Marty, like 5 days ago, I'm not a member, but like 5 days ago, I did super chat Chantal to tell her directly. I wanted her directly to face the camera and tell Missy Moo to give me my doll.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I hope this stays between us. But the reason
Was Foodie Booty's car told last night? I don't think so. I don't have any news about that.
I'm doing this is because I'm actually really attracted to her. You know, like.
Yeah, Jessica was a beezer. You're right, Sweet and Sour. Jessica was a beezer, and she was still super chatting up to a couple days ago.
Like, you can laugh all you want, but I really do think she's a great girl. I don't understand why people have such a problem with her.
What are you most attracted to?
Yeah.
Is it the face? Is it the body?
Her music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think she's got a lot of talent.
Stay
yeah,
mad,
she's
Body. Wait, no. Body scary. You know, Carrie. Or wait, belly scary.
she's got a lot to offer. Like, you people are all just jealous, as far as I'm concerned. But that's fine.
I think I'm personally jealous because like her vagina goes from her belly button to her butt crack. And I'm jealous.
You know what? This is a weird thing that I've thought about a lot. Not a lot, but often. Like,
To be honest with you, you aren't that far off, Jessica Messica, because we've seen you. We've seen photos of you. We've seen you turn sideways. Do I seriously need to bring up the pics of Jessica Messica on her wide body, almost as wide as Foodie Beauty? So she can talk all the shit she wants, but Jessica Messica lives in a glass house, as far as I'm concerned.
She's
body. Wait, no. Body scary. You know, Carrie. Or wait, belly scary.
she's got a lot to offer. Like, you people are all just jealous, as far as I'm concerned. But that's fine.
I think I'm personally jealous because like her vagina goes from her belly button to her butt crack, and I'm jealous.
You know what? This is a weird thing that I've thought about a lot.
What is yours?
Not a lot, but often. Like, how if you were to measure it from like
Bring them up.
the crack, like the how would you even say that? From the top to the bottom, from the front to the back.
Look, like
How
her,
long would that be? Like
like
40
her-
inches.
like her or hate her, there's nobody else like her. All right,
That's true.
she's one of a kind.
She is.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, she is like the nucleus of this entire community. Like, there's so many people that make an insane amount of money off of her. I have a random question.
Foodie Beauty is gonna be live sick day. Do I even want to like look at this? Because seriously, should I even look at this? This is kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I think she's gonna do another what do we call it? Just like hanging around and talking shit, not doing anything.
This is kind of serious.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
okay, so
We have the same haircut, so like, there's that going on too. Like, so, like, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there as well.
you know
Bring
how
her up.
Courtney was like, oh,
I'm looking. I'm multitasking right now.
you should team up with FFG and be like and destroy Foodie Beauty or whatever. Don't you think that would be like the opposite of FFG's goals, as Foodie Beauty is like how she makes money?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you think FFG would really want to get Foodie Beauty off of the platform, or would it just
No, she would have to. I don't even know what, but I don't think it'd be good for her.
Oh, that's her cash cow.
Yeah, she'd have to go and like do what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But if you do what you love,
Yeah.
you'll never work a day in your life.
I kind
That's
of
true.
think, you know how everybody, I mean, this is controversial, but I kind of think the whole thing with the cat is similar to your tactics.
No, that was one of the greatest trolls I've ever seen or heard of. Like, honestly, was a great chess
The
move.
cat was abused.
Oh shit, my phone died here. Hang on.
It was a combination rescue / biggest like troll, in my opinion.
Fat and fat
Well, it's
welfare.
turned back on. It was just 1%.
Mm. Do I look like an Apple worker? Or never mind. Yeah, I like FFG. I go in her chats like from time to time, but she definitely has a goal, and she gets there. She gets there, and people love her. Thank you for the super chat, goal. That's all she says.
I guess like
Mhm.
I understand why people don't like Foodie Beauty. I'm just not personally that interested in her. So
Yeah, she was boring. You know, I told Marty, if anything,
All right, somebody, I'm gonna give you a rain check for the Jessica Messica pictures. Who the hell is this? Is this like Ariel G or somebody? I don't know, but they're gone. I'm gonna have to like a look at those Jessica Messica stuff. I see you know who's here. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Darab? How and why is Jessica Messica involved in this? Marty and Jamie Rose is on her panel.
she should be writing him a thank you note because it was dead. It was completely dead. Since Nader, what's happened?
this is a whole new arc. You're right. This is an arc.
She needed
and
it.
all the reactors like they're back to the old times. Like Monty's back to having like 600 people in his chat just streaming her lives again. Like it adjusted the balance of Girl World again.
They needed it. And I don't like this PC shit. I'm sorry. I'm just not for that. I have maybe a dark sense of humor, or I don't think that comedy should be censored. That's how I feel. I always feel that way. So, yeah, but she needed it. So thank you, Mark.
I've been honest when I say like I think certain things that Marty does are like over the line, but you know, he has his reasons for doing whatever he wants to do, right?
As her rule says, Jessica Messica always involves herself. No matter what, she can't stay out of it. A lot of people could have invited MBM up on the panel, but if you've noticed, Jessica Messica always wants to put herself in the middle of things. Time and time and time again. Any type of situation comes up, Jessica Messica is messaging that person, DMing that person, putting that person on the channel. Every single time, and this is no different.
I'm more astonished at like the reception. Like I thought people would be like outraged by him and disgusted. Like I can't believe how much they hate her, that people are going against like everything they've ever stood for and like are supporting it. I'm like shocked.
And the funny thing is, I don't hate her. I like to watch her. She's funny at times. I think her and Salah are very interesting to observe. That's true love. And as a matchmaker, you know, I have to watch this stuff. I've got to keep myself on my toes and see what true love really looks like. So it's good to see.
I heard Marty say earlier, I forgot the analogy, like he'll use a spider to kill a snake or one way or the other. Like, I'm curious of like, what are the Nader plans of involvement, or is that secret?
I actually love Nader.
He does. He does.
Bubsy.
You know what? Nader is a character. Is he an abuser? Yes. Is he a shifty man? Yeah. But he's entertaining when you can understand him, because he's got a lot of marbles in his mouth. But
so I'd ask you this. This is an honest question. You live in a porta potty for 25 years. A stinky porta potty.
Why would I have gerbils in my mouth?
What would you do to get out of it and stay out of it? And you know, until that's happened to you, I don't really think you can answer that question fairly. You know.
Facts, just a nugget.
you said it earlier. But
well, whatever.
I mean, like, what he's trying to say is, you know, you have to climb your way out. You have to get out of the muck, which means
he's living. He's the epitome. He's the epitome of the Egyptian dream. When people talk about the American dream a lot, and it's just a lot different. You know, it's just a lot different.
I guess I gave him the benefit of the doubt to a certain degree with that, or like I'm always like impressed by people who could just show up to many new countries knowing zero of the language and find a way to survive and learn new things. Like that's definitely harder than it seems. But like I think for a period of time we got like blindsided by the entertainment factor of like the Trap House arc. And then it turns out like he really is like disgusting though. He's like,
all right, so she's calling him disgusting while all at the same time was sending him her news, which she first denied and said she only sent one pic, blah, 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 blah. Can I further reiterate how ironic she is that she's impressed by people showing up to a country, not knowing the language, probably maybe have $5 or whatever in their pocket, and they become successful. Can I remind people, Jessica Messica is still at her mom's house doing jack shit, but sleeping all day, then waking up at night, spending all night just talking shit about people for hours and hours and hours, getting into people's business, not doing anything, no job, no car, had a DOI that she was lucky to get removed from her record because she was in a program, and that's all she's been doing for months. Complete, massive hypocrite.
he's gross.
He's a dirtbag.
What Jessica Messica needs to do is get out of her mom's house, go get yourself a job. You don't even need to get yourself a car, but put yourself back into a car and move on with your life rather than be doing this dumb shit.
A dirtbag. There's no denying that. No one, anyone with eyes can see. I'm sorry, that Nader is a dirtbag. He's not a good guy.
Okay,
I go live and talk shit. No, I go live and react, Heather Ray. Going live and talking shit all day is what Jessica Messica was doing, 1 or 2 days ago? How many times did Jessica Messica go live a day or two ago? She was literally live all day. My streams aren't 4, 5, 6, 7 hour streams. That's Jessica Messica. So you move on with that bullshit. Because even if you look at Jessica Messica live streams, 3 hours, 51 minutes. What else does she do? 4 hours and 6 minutes from 6 days ago. 5 hours and 15 minutes from 11 days ago. 4 hours and 50 minutes from 13 days ago. 4 hours and 49 minutes from 2 days ago. And this is all night. I do not stay up all night and talk shit about people. So you move on with that bullshit. Okay? I got shit to do. I got a job. I got a house to clean. I got to move. And I got people who I got to look after. All right? Jessica has a job, what? Talking shit about people online? Sure she does. Where does she have, when does she sleep, Heather Ray? When does she sleep? Huh? When does she sleep? If she's on out for like 4, 5, 6 hours in the middle of the night, what exactly is she doing now? Where is she going for work? Quit your effing bullshit and stop lying in my stream, okay? All right? Yeah, shut your ass up with your stupid ass lies and get the hell off my stream, dumbass.
I'm just gonna go down the list here, and maybe you can tell me if you know these people are.
What is this?
It's the database of the people who've been caught giving money to her.
Who gave you this?
I'm not gonna tell you that. I can't tell you that. I'm not.
Wait, you're gonna list the VIBs?
He's got a fucking.
Yeah.
He's got a spreadsheet pulled up.
I got LinkedIn's. I got everything here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you their usernames because you're above that, right? So I'm gonna start from the bottom. Do you know who Vans Beezer is?
I've heard of a lot of these names, but I'm not a big Chantal watcher these days.
Oh shit,
I'm sure the chat knows who these people are. You can continue.
Who's Vans Beezer? Jessica Messica doesn't know who Vans Beezer is. Vans Beezer is a person who's been loyal to Foodie Beauty for a very long time.
So I'm going to start from the bottom. Do you know who Vans Beezer is?
She had cancer.
I've heard of a lot of these names, but I'm not a big Chantal watcher.
Of course she knows.
These days.
Oh shit,
I'm sure the chat knows who these people are. You can continue.
How about a Tracy TX? How about the White Knight? Like I don't know. I don't know. Rebecca Yasmin. I guess that's just using it. Okay. Eat with Riley. I bet people know Eat with Riley. That's probably.
Any Pondoos in here?
Pondu. Let's see. No peas. Megasaurus.
Facts, the Rob.
Tiffany Mendoza.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out.
How many people we got?
43.
Yeah, I thought Vans Beezer was a teacher. I can't. Isn't she a teacher, like in an Eastern country, like Vietnam or something like that? Well, it's whatever. Unfortunately, Vans Beezer has been doxxed on the farms many months ago. I mean, they even showed her full name and everything. What's up, Miranda? How you doing? I see that
Yeah,
Foodie Beauty is
43.
live.
It's growing now.
Always comes back.
What are your plans with these names?
Oh, someone put, look, Angel Horn, stupid bitch on status.
Don't give out that they have like a gripe again. And there's nothing personal about that. They don't seem to like them.
He's a Guam. Okay.
That was her name originally. Then what? You know what? I'm kind of not sure about the whole Angel Hands thing. Why did she change her name to Angel Horns? I was there, but I was.
Yeah, Angel Horns, Angel Hands. All right, so the only reason I will remember Vance Beezer because I still bring this up, but I hated that she got dirtied by Foodie. Like Foodie Beauty did Vance Beezer dirty. If you're gonna say you're gonna help Vance Beezer out because she had cancer, and that's why her jaw looks a bit funny, I will never like clown her because of her jaw. And I hate that some people do that because that's because of cancer. And for Foodie Beauty to say that she's gonna do a charity stream for her, then do it. Just don't say you're gonna do it, then not do it. And then Vance Beezer was still sticking around. Isn't Angel Horns another stand? Yeah. She changed her name from Angel Hands to Angel Horns. How long ago? Like a year and a half?
Wasn't really paying attention.
Just look at their LinkedIn. What do they do for a living?
Do you
I
know
don't even have a LinkedIn. Hang on. I should make one. Social media influencer. Most respectable of careers. All right, hang on a second here.
Did you hear me, Jessica?
What are your plans with the people on the list?
The same thing that's happening to Chantal.
Why didn't you answer my Angel Horns question, Jessica?
Oh, what did you ask? I'm sorry.
I asked, why, if you know, why did Angel Hands change her name to Angel Horns?
I really don't know. Maybe just because people don't like her and she has a bad reputation. Maybe she was just made wordplay with that. I'm not really sure.
Yes,
I never
Sandra, there were.
Was she trying to like fuck Nader at the time? I think she sent some like nudes, or she was maybe trying to get in a little three-way action, something like that.
They never really talked to me about Angel Horns. Like, she's the most mysterious one out of all of them. I mean, her information's out there, but they never really talked about her connection or like the role she plays with them at all. I think the romantic or whatever you want to call it type of relationships were with the other two, like more Jennifer or PJ. I don't know where Angel Horns falls into that. She's definitely dedicated. I'll say that.
Yeah, for sure. That's his bottom bitch.
What does that mean?
You know what that means. It's like he has
a ride or die.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, Jessica was the one who sent the schnooze. As far as I know, I'm not sure about Pretty Genius or Jennifer Corvina, what they did.
What does that mean?
He's just, he knows what it means. Dang, you got a lot of stuff here. Wait, go back.
Angel Horns was doxxed.
Hang on.
Oh, hold on.
What's up, my
See, I
West
wouldn't know
Heart?
who any of these people are.
What's up?
Squeaky from? Sorry. Yeah, I just don't know.
I like the Megasaurus name.
I think Joey Jeremiah, he was on like Degrassi High. So
Yeah, I was binging that show the other day. Yeah.
you know what? Listen, all these people, all these hip hop fans are like, hey, Drake's pretty cool. Well, I was watching him, he was in a wheelchair, rolling around the halls. And you know what? Like, a lot of people think they're real hip. That just shows how hip I am. I'm a day oneer. Do you know what that means?
He's really not that hard though. If he was like a child actor on Degrassi.
Why does this woman have a LinkedIn but no job?
What did she say? He's not that hard because he was an actor on Degrassi. Did she really say that?
Like a child actor on Degrassi.
Okay. What's the definition of an actor?
That just shows how hip I am. I'm a day oneer. Do you know what that means?
He's really not that hard though. If he was like a child actor on Degrassi.
What does being a child actor in Degrassi have to do with your hardness? So he's not hard because he was acting as in playing a role. That's the definition of what an actor is, right? You're playing a role for, well, it could be a TV show, could be a movie, could be a short film, could be anything. So because of that, he's not that hard. She has no idea the connections that Drake has. If she was actually from the six, she would know that Drake has a lot of connections to guys like Bishop Briganti, P. Rain, a lot of guys that are known hardcore guys in Scarborough, where he does hang out with them and chill with them, even on Jane's Strip. I know because I'm from the city. Like, to say something ignorant and stupid like that without knowing anybody. She doesn't know who Bishop Briganti is. She doesn't know who P. Rain is. She doesn't know any other dudes on Jane's Strip. She doesn't know Chadaki dudes. She doesn't know Scarborough dudes. But here we go. We have an idiot saying, how is he hard when he was a child actor on Degrassi? What a moron.
Why does this woman have a LinkedIn but no job? I mean, I'm guessing she just spends her husband's money to support Foodie Beauty for, like, why? So what do you think the incentive is? Like, why do people give Foodie Beauty money? Like, I don't. She's a terrible person.
I like to see her eyes shift around personally. I like them shifty eyes.
Who was an actor? Jessica Messica was trying to clown Drake that he was a child actor on Degrassi, so he's in hard.
Is there anything you can tell me that, like, I don't?
I like
know?
the Nader arc. I was there for it. Obviously, bubble tea highlighted all my stuff. Being in there, that was fun. That was a good time.
I think that people more so are connected to one another than her. Like, she's in the background, but I think people just find a sense of community and chatting with each other there. But I could be wrong.
Fair enough.
I poke in there sometimes. I just don't find her that interesting anymore. There's certain lives that have been more interesting than others, but now I'm just like, not. It doesn't.
Yeah,
interest me.
since Nader, like, nothing happened. At first, so wow, that was like okay. It was okay to watch, but everyone knows what's up. We all know.
Facts observant.
Her chat used to be comprised mostly of trolls, but it was a lot more obvious. I mean, they might still be now, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I like to play games. I think it's fun. I did get pretty burnt out by Cyrax. Like, I'm sure Foodie Beauty will always be your, like, you know, like your true love. I just want this courtship to get resolved because, you know.
Oh, do you know who Tyrese Sneed is, Jessica?
No.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Are you at all like concerned that, you know, by calling the police on people, like, you could lead to like actual physical harm to people that are just viewers?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Especially not in Canada. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't say this, especially for people who give this woman money. They're part of the problem. And I'm assuming they're watching this stuff and they should know better. Like, they should look. So there's one out. I almost want to extend the deadline. You need to come out and make a video denouncing Chantal Marie and just like I don't know. Like,
okay, that makes
this
sense.
is all just the internet. Like, if it becomes a problem for you, you should probably log off of it.
But they won't. They can't.
All right, so Sweet and Sour says Jessica has no clue. She said not long ago she still had a sock account in Foodie Channel. People, be aware of this. Jessica Messica has multiple sock accounts. We even seen it happen just a few minutes ago in this chat. Multiple sock accounts by Jessica Messica and her Goonie trolls. Her, I won't even say the name that they call themselves. But her and her trolls have multiple sock accounts, and they do interact in not only Nad's channel, because they're still going there, but Foodie Beauty and everybody else. So don't be so surprised if Jessica Messica is saying that she's not in Foodie Beauty's chat, but yet she has a sock account going in there.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
They can't.
So like,
is your? I'm sorry.
Oh no, so as far as her mom, I think that her mom is complicit in enabling her in a lot of ways.
Quill Thomas.
You know, like she, from what I've heard, Chantel's considering going back to Canada, I think her funds are getting low, and it seemed like it's a logical landing spot. And if I were her, I would give her daughter tough love and just let her know that that's not an option.
But she can't do that.
Yeah.
Her mother's an enabler.
Yeah.
And one common thread that I've noticed with all of these, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to call them anything. I'll call them interesting people. Is they all have, they're very narcissistic. They're very narcissistic, and they can't control themselves. This is something that they live for.
I'll tell you this. I never started watching this lady. Like it was a series of videos multiple times in a row where she was addressing me and judging me and calling me names. And I'm not going to say I'm a great person. Yeah, well, don't. I told you not. I told you not to say that again. All right, like that's crossing the line there. But yes, so I don't know this person. The more I learn, the less I like her, and I think she's one of these people that deserves the absolute worst. And that's fine. Look, I'm sure one day I'll meet my match. It's bound to happen. But you know,
I think she's your match. She's above your weight class, first of all.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like sometimes you just fuck around with the wrong one, and I think
you're gonna fuck around and find
yeah,
me.
I don't know.
Is your goal with the whole thing with viewers? So I know you originally said like, okay, if you kiss your husband, I'll stop bothering you. All right.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
It was
It
just
shows that she doesn't care enough about her. She doesn't care enough about her family being affected to do that.
She doesn't
so
give
I feel like
shit
you're leveling to.
She's a narcissist.
Can I say one thing? Okay, what is this supposed to be? Was this a panel to hang out and chill that went into an interview like situation? Because Jessica Messica is really bad at this. And when I say bad, I mean really, really, really bad at this. Because this seems as if somebody who's unprepared, not knowing what they're doing, can't ask the right questions, and is just downright trash when it comes to this sort of stuff. Because there could have been a way better interaction between Jamie Rose and Music Biz Marty versus Jessica Messica. Shit, I've even seen Sarax interact better with Music Biz Marty than this crap.
So listen. That's the question that
Garbage.
Foodie Beauty should answer, right? And it's easily answered with a simple kiss, right? So
Tiny smooch.
if she's like this insistent on continuing this lie, and you know, keeping up this facade,
She's in too deep.
yeah, then that's her problem. Like, just accept that he's gay or not into you, and just say that. You know what? I'll even accept that. My husband is not attractive.
And that's what I'm questioning the most. Is he gay, or is he just not attracted to her at all? I'm not sure. He kind of hit on me, you know.
Yeah,
oh, everybody join Jamie Rose. This is my Arab accent.
Yeah,
Everybody.
The point is this: I don't know what his sexuality is, but he's not attracted to her.
Oh, he's bi. That's okay.
Would you actually follow through when you tell her if you kiss your husband, I'll stop everything? Like, is that even true?
Yeah,
though?
yes, he will.
Because I can't tell. Like,
He's a man of his word. He look.
She can't win at this point because if she comes on camera and cries, like Marty will love that. If she comes on and cusses him out, then she feeds the fire even more. And then I'm like, okay, if she does break down and like kiss her husband, does it now make it so like we're now gonna like?
Look, it needs to be 15 seconds and it needs to be passionate.
Yeah.
Okay. It can't be phoned in. But yes, I swore on it. I swore my family's life.
In the private of their own home too. Like just record it, give a little fupa grab, make it a little tongue. I mean, just make it real. I don't think they can do it.
They could even go to a hotel and say they traveled out of the country. Like, how would they be able to prove where they were? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that the Kuwaiti government's going to crack down and stone them to death. Like, the bottom line is this: he's just not attracted to her, and she just wants to keep up this lie. And it's sad, and it's going to cost her and her family a lot of grief. But that's her decision. She started this. Like, she should have done her homework. Honestly,
it's not even about homework. This is reality. There was never a real relationship to begin with. This was nothing. This is a cash grab. She paid Salah $9,000, from what I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's not attracted to her. They don't have sex. I don't think they've even slept in the same bed. They probably never kissed. And I'm not fine enjoying this. I promise. This isn't
I
funny
always
to
thought
me.
she partially could have went to Kuwait just to help control like her drug habit and things like that. Like it was kind of like putting herself in a cage because she can't stop her own actions. So I think
with the
also to converting to being Muslim, it
What are
has more
nashies?
requirements.
No.
Ah, nashies. She loves the nashies. Nashies are what? They're like some kind of a chicken sandwich. She loves them.
Like a Nashville chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah.
But they're way too expensive. Like I bought one in Ottawa when I was there on work assignment. Way too expensive. I'm not gonna spend $10 on a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad.
Like, across the border.
People want to know how you know about the 9K, Jamie.
That's what I've heard, but I don't know. I've heard it. And I also heard that I was the one that matched him. I heard that too.
So that just goes to show that like rumors are buoyant. Rumors are commonplace in this realm. I can tell you what is a fact that is categorical and unequivocally true is that Bubble Tea is pregnant with Cyrex. So you want to wonder where this woman has been. You want to wonder where this woman has been. Okay. Well, I don't want to give the address. I'm not going to dox her out of respect for her. But I can't confirm that she's in Akron. And yeah, that's where she's been. Like so and you know what? Like Cyrex and trying to stay private. She's doing a better job at it, but they just want to live a normal life together. So people have been asking, where is Bubble Tea? There's your answer. Okay. Like it is what it is.
By the way, I have to say that Marty, he never planned stuff. This is not premeditated. This is all off the cuff, and that's why I love him.
All right. Do you guys have Chick-fil-A in Canada? We do. I think we might have 3 locations now. The first one was at Yonge and Bloor, second at Yorkdale.
Well,
I get it. I guess me personally, I mean, not that you're asking my opinion. It's just the viewer thing. It's to me, it's scary.
What's scary?
Well, how are you
I just don't know what could happen, or if you like call the police on a certain person. And
you mean the bullies?
Well, I don't know how aggressively the police could approach someone's home, or if someone, when they hear someone knocking on the door, knows harm.
This is truly how I feel. That Chantel would be responsible for that by not kissing her husband. Okay, because this isn't going to stop. It's just not. And if that happens, that's unfortunate. And yeah, again, it's 100% her hands. And that's my statement. I'm sticking
I'm
to
gonna
it.
ask you something straight up. So you're telling me if someone ended up getting shot because of this, you're saying it's Foodie Beauty's fault because she didn't kiss her husband and not your fault?
1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah.
He's not gonna
wow.
It could easily be avoided if they just made out and like passionately, mind you, for 15 seconds. So let me define passionate kiss. One hand needs to be on the tip. Okay. The other hand needs to be roaming around the backside. Whether he wants to grab it, that's up to him. Yeah. So like that's up to him. That's up to the discretion of Salah there. But again, this does not stop, and this makes you question what type of people these are. These are terrible people. I'm just trying to promote love here or honesty to Chantel. People want to paint me as bad man, boogeyman, but I'm just trying to get her to open her eyes. Mm-hmm. And you know, I think she'd be a little bit more grateful.
And in reality, Marty is very sweet. He's a very sweet person.
Look, I don't see anyone else raising $250 for people who need glasses. I really don't. Okay.
True, not much people do that, where they'll do charity stuff and actually follow through with it. So I gotta give him the respect for raising the $250 for Angel just the other night. What, like 2-3 nights ago?
So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mister.
No, but
I guess if I were Foodie, I would have kissed him
sweet?
already.
What's up?
Especially I would have just done it. But also she has like a certain sense of pride, and also I don't know if feeding into. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if feeding into someone like you is the best choice.
It's the worst choice. It's the worst choice. Yeah, it's absolutely the worst choice.
It's scary. Yeah.
Because I just think you will keep leveling up. Like I'm not saying,
Look, so she should have done a little bit of homework. Like you were watching Cyrex before. He looked like a fairly friendly guy, right? Like he wasn't a good guy, but what you see today is not what you saw a few years ago.
Right.
And I play to win. I like games. I like to win.
He's a big gambler.
Well, I don't.
Loves poker.
All right, Brooklyn's Brixton says she's live and calling people cowards for disabling memberships. What does she expect? People are scared. They don't want to get doxxed. They don't want their cars towed. They don't want their family members effed with. So now she, instead of being understandable, or say, hey, instead of the membership, send me that $5 by PayPal so you can still hang out and we'll all be good. She's condemning people.
Do you win?
I win at poker, but I got murdered on sports betting. Like, that's just an absolute fact. I think darts are starting in like 15 minutes too. So thank you for reminding me on that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Facts, Miss Ella.
Oh, shit. But Jessica, you really need to look into Tyrese Neat. So I did an interview with him. I don't mean to change the subject, but
no. Can you spell the last name for me?
Irene.
They don't care about
if you type it. If you type
they
it,
they should.
No, I don't think they'll like them. Heather Colonna.
Yeah.
Is a star.
She watched the missile video.
Heather's a man.
She loves you too. She's in love.
I mean,
they all are, right?
This is
my lucky gal.
The missile troll.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
about the maximum of my level of.
Yeah. You ever seen her Chatterbait video?
Oh shit!
I have not seen
it. You don't wanna.
It's. Are you into women at all?
On your channel?
Are you into women at all?
Well, I think so.
Yeah, but I don't.
Okay, so.
Well, now you're not gonna be.
So, are you superficial, or do you accept inner beauty as a path for your?
It's a mix. I would say 50-50.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Okay. Well, he needs a matchmaker, and I got Heather Colonna's number, and just give it a test run. Just give it a test run, like, you never know. Like, who knows?
She's charming.
I'll keep that in mind.
She'll paint a picture.
Do you like animals?
Not like that.
No, I'm not saying like that.
Whoa, Jessica.
Wow.
Listen, I don't know.
Where's this going?
Gee, this is your friend. This is your friend here.
Oh,
like,
what's your cat's name, by the way? Toby?
Yeah.
You got a cat?
Oh, it's adorable.
You got a cat?
Well, technically she had 3 cats. Still trying to figure out whatever happened to we know what happened to the first one. The second one, what was that cat called? We don't know what happened to the second one. Now she has a Siamese cat that she pushes in a stroller. So whatever happened to the second cat? Why did she get the third cat, which is the Siamese cat, when she could have picked up the first cat from somebody up the street? That don't make no sense. She's just as bad as Foodie Beauty abandoning cats, because that's been 3 cats in a matter of a couple of months.
Yeah, why?
Heather's got 8 and 3 parrots. So I think that you guys are actually, this is kismet. You know what kismet means?
I'm down for a couples channel arc with Heather.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's a good move. It's a good move.
Heather only has eyes for Jimmy and
you.
Yeah.
Only you.
Yeah.
Only you. Come on.
I tried to I was like, listen, Heather, sharing is caring, but she just wouldn't go for it,
I can make it.
Yeah, Rado.
And that Chatterbait is. Oof.
Oof.
What do you mean?
I've
do you have a way of sending this video privately? Sure. Like, okay, yeah, like it's so.
It got disconnected.
Yikes! All right, I think that is it. They got disconnected. Other than that, I don't know. I think they did not come back on. From as far as I can see, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, Observant asks, "Are you covering the current live Monty After Dark?" If it gets good, I will. If it's the same, then I won't. I've been on for over 2 hours here. I wish I could do a Jessica Messica type of thing where I'm on for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, but I can't. I got a lot to do today, so I'm gonna call it a day. I wish I could COVID. Maybe if it gets good, I'll cover it. But these days, I'm kind of opting out to not cover Foodie Beauty's live streams because they're like 2, 3, 4 hours and they're boring as hell. All she's doing is not talking about what she should be talking about, the pressing matters, and just talking pure shit. I heard that Heather and Marty had a fight. Can anybody confirm that? If not, I have no idea. But I'll be back later, people. You're welcome, Sternophiles. Thank you, Erin, and thank you, COVID. Appreciate you for giving me the info. Observant, you as well. Everybody else, thank you so much. I'm out of here. I gotta do some stuff, but thank you once again. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye-bye.